Well, yeah, I work with Jerry Ortega because I'm now really based in Puerto Princesa. So we both belong to a coalition of concerned citizens and organizations against mining in Palawan because there are 352 mining applications covering the north to the middle to the all the way down south of Palawan, which, if approved, will effectively pulverize the whole length of Palawan, and that's why the concerned individuals and organizations uh, are really fighting tooth and nail against the implementation and the approval of all these mining applications, which during the time of Gloria Macapagal Arroyo was almost approved. She had a tendency under her environment secretaries to favor mining as a business, government business partnership with the private sector. uh, the present administration is not very clear on its mining stance, and which is even more difficult because at least with Gloria, you know that she is pro-mining. The present, we do not know what he really is, what his stance is. So, but Jerry Ortega, for the longest time, regardless of who is the president, who is the governor, always spoke his mind, and he being a radio announcer, his views were carried across Palawan every day. Kaya he is very effective, he is respected, he is appreciated, but he's also feared and hated by politicians and business and their business partners who are hard hit by his critical anti-mining remarks. No, because he has a daily radio program, and so therefore he consistently brings across his views on this very sensitive issue of mining in the Philippines. And last Saturday, incidentally, I was with his daughter, Mika, and I told her, his daughter, about my concern about for her dad, and she also told me that they're just as concerned because the situation of their dad has been quite dangerous since the last election when he became actively involved in campaigning for certain candidates, no? And in effect, he was very critical of then Governor Joel Reyes and even Baham Mitra, who is now the governor, who were somehow involved in the Malampaya question, no? And there are unexplained disbursements and release of funds amounting to millions of pesos, hundreds of millions of pesos, which in which these two public officials are somehow involved. And Jerry, with our group and various anti-corruption and anti-mining organizations, constantly and consistently criticize, no, and ask for explanations from these government officials as to where the money is. And of course, explanations were not forthcoming, but Jerry never stopped. No, and he was receiving death threats. Of course, he could only suspect where it's coming from, but the whole community just very naturally concluded that death threats may be coming from the very people that he hits, no, hard, like politicians and business people. A gunman, whom they claim the gunman, but I don't know whether there are witnesses who saw him actually kill Jerry. But if there are not, then there is a danger that this guy might just also be another fall guy. And even if he is the actual gunman, will they successfully make him confess to who the mastermind is? So that's I think a very important justice issue that has to be settled here. Prior to the killing of Jerry, they have been very, very worried already about Jerry. The wife has been very, very worried. His daughter was very, very worried. Now the worry has taken shape with the death of Jerry. And as to the investigation, I shall definitely find out tomorrow. The National Union of Journalists in the Philippines, NUJP, will act on this. I'm sure they're going to condemn the act and file appropriate cases against uh, possible culprits, no, and possible suspects. Hopefully, something does happen because Jerry is not an ordinary, uh, uh, just an ordinary reporter. He is also the director of ABS-CBN Foundation of Palawan. So he runs the programs of ABS-CBN for the environment, no, like firefly watching, uh, and uh, and now they're developing a zip line and various and new projects that are pro-environment that promotes ecotourism, which will not destroy nature but will also enhance it and also promote Palawan as a tourist destination. So sayang si Jerry because he has the fire, he has the charm, he has the PR connections. He is a very promising journalist and manager, and dead at the age of 47. That's just too painfully young for a man to go, hindi ba?